and thank you for clicking on the video. As you can see, this is me drawing in Sketchup. I have sped it up 6 times, not to show off, but to get you excited about the design possibilities in Sketchup. This is one of the hardest quilts I could find in my books and stuff, and I just thought, hey, if I can draw that pretty quickly, we can draw anything. So diagonals are really hard, diamonds are really hard. I knew the basic dimensions of them and then just basically built out from there. I'm doing a lot of copy and pasting groups that I create because I don't want to draw the same thing over and over and over. At the end of the video, I'll go back to showing you how I import fabrics and colors to make this thing look like a real quilt. Enjoy the video. Hi, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration of how quickly we can get to a design this complicated. It actually took, I think, 20 or 25 minutes, and I wasn't rushing. And like I said, the video was sped up by 6 just to get that over with quicker. But here we are with this. So, of course, the next thing we want to do is color this thing in. It's so boring without color. And what we need to do is select the entire thing, right mouse click, and say explode. That will ungroup all the groups that we had in here. We don't want to move things around anymore, but we do want to color things individually. And if we added color to anything in here, everything in that group would be the same color. Maybe not what you wanted in the first place. So we'll open the paint bucket. And like I showed before, we have, some colors in here. If we say select, we can say colors. And there are a lot of them in here. But what if I want to create my own color? This is how you import them into SketchUp to be able to actually throw them on your quilt. You click this little icon in the materials, the bucket there, say import over here, and then this went into a folder that I had that has close-ups of a lot of the fabrics I used on a quilt for my daughter recently. So I can pick this one, say, and then it's saying it wants you to pick how big this swatch is so it gets the scale correct. I believe this one is, let's say 6 inches about, and it'll fill in the secondary part because it's taking it as a almost square, and I say go. Then I can select it and I can actually use it in the quilt. And it's easy to do it over and over. I have this purple one here. You can do this with all of your fabrics for a specific quilt and then have an identical quilt on the screen to what you want to make. You can color, again, I didn't want to color that purple, so I do Alt backspace to delete that. You can select a whole area. Say I want everything in this block. So here's something about selecting. If you go down to select, it only selects lines that are entirely encompassed by that square that you just made. If you go up to the left, it includes everything you touch. That's a really important difference on the selection tool. So say I wanted everything in here to be the same color. I've selected it all. I pick up paint. Let's make that one red. Of course, you can move that sucker around. Boom, everything in there is red. And then say, now I want to make something else in there. Different color. Now I can color over it. It recolors it. It doesn't color it over top of what you had. It recolors it. So that's really simple. Here are a couple of direct comparisons from my Sketchup model to a quilt I actually made. And as you can see, they came out pretty identical.